Well, we got some more update leaks for you, and if you want to know how old I am, today I found out that using Safari, the iOS kind of Google there, that I can actually go and translate the page by going and hitting up in the search bar and doing translate. Up to this point, I've been taking screenshots, going over to Google Translate, and wasting a lot of time. So this is a big day for me right here, and guess you consider me a grandpa with how I am with these devices. But still, I'm not really 100% certain how this site works here, and I think this was HWMZ that posted this. I hope it is. I'd like to give some acknowledgement for whoever's actually sharing these, but we got a lot of good stuff on here. First thing they go to say is the actual hard mode here is going to have a 3 times as the maximum for the reward. So 15 stamina for the first time, 45 for times 3, and that'll give you 3 times the reward. They go on to say that stamina is not refundable if it fails. In the event of failure, the goods obtained to the progress stage will be received. And you can see this image here, Team Invitation. When your power is 1.3 times higher than your teammates, clearing this stage grants an extra 100 Capybara Help tokens. They go on to say that party play is a real-time party with friends who are online, or whether it's a random matching or a group invitation to a friend list. This one here, the Adventure Association, looks like it has some tasks or some quests in there. Going and clearing the chapter will give you 50 of these things, and you can click down the bottom here. Teaming up with a teammate does not consume stamina, but it'll only grant Cappy support certificates. Teaming up with players whose power is 10% lower than yours grants corresponding Cappy. And they just go to say, get a token with a quest. It's not one, but there's more, but I can't capture it. A little sneak peek of the Adventurer shop here, in which you can go and use those currencies to turn it into. And then just showing that we can get those specialization points, the adventure books, equipment design, just a bunch of other good stuff in there. And they do go and claim that there is purchase restrictions for each week. You can see weekly limit times 10. This is one we talked about yesterday of you can go and kind of quick raid up to the most recent chapter based by burning up a little bit of stamina. And the best part about this is you're going to be getting a whole bunch of weapons and gear from going and clearing this. So sounds like hard mode is going to be dropping gear along with some of those books and then some of the other currency you see here. And they go on to say that the higher the floor, the higher the equipment drops. Didn't see anything about things like an epic or any other rarities besides a common, but we'll have to wait and see. Here's just a screenshot of some Whispering Woods 12 in hard mode, and followed by Hyperion 12 in hard mode also. Here's our codex right here for going up against bosses: Sea Serpent, creature that lives in the ocean; Megalodon, take plus 30% in normal attacks, combo rate plus 50; Dark Knight, take plus 30 physical; and Undead Pirate, when HP falls 50%, restores full rage. So just kind of as you go up against these things, you'll go and unlock this, it'll get entered in the codex, but it's kind of nice to know the bosses you're going to be going up against so you can kind of make a build around it. Here they're just showing some more battle stats. We've seen this already. And then as far as the rewards for going and beating it, there is our clear rewards for them going and beating a hard mode. They go on to say that currency is used to upgrade those nodes inside the skill tree. And there they are, just showing some of the skills there of the defense one. And then the next one there, I don't think we've seen this one, the blade dexterity, kind of the attack aggro one. Self aggro, minus 50%, gain 5% attack each turn, stacks up to 6 times. Similar to the other game modes, you can see we do have kind of a leaderboards for the hard mode. Nothing in here saying like any type of rewards, but just kind of a little bit of a bragging right. Also similar to the regular chapters, by going and hitting certain milestones, there will be chest rewards as we can see here. And then here is their kind of rewards for all the clears on those chapters. So when they did that 30 stamina to jump to say 150, those are all the rewards they got right there, which is kind of nice, with 149 of those wishing scrolls, 45,000 gems, a lot of stuff in here that a lot of us can probably benefit from just for going and logging in and using a little bit of stamina. Just another screenshot here of the actual skills, PvP, mount, artifacts, and chapters, and they also do have general and adventurer down on the bottom. The combo skills, we saw that yesterday, and then this looks like another little bit of a codex here for the regular mobs that you run into. And just showing some of the rewards you're going to get for going and clicking on this codex. And then also looks like we're going to be getting another adventure fund, which is pretty huge in my opinion. These things are always great for going and just kind of stocking up on some gems. Usually a pretty decent value value for what you're spending versus what you're getting. So 2,000 jade on this one gets you about 75,000 gems. Seems pretty solid, so I'll be buying those up as we see them. Looks like I was thinking the other day there when I saw that kind of card up in the corner, new privilege card for this. I imagine this is going to be to get like that ×4 speed inside the hard mode, so it doesn't really seem like a bad deal here that that's only going to be $3. And it looks like there is a little bit of a gamble here, or a ranking on this of the lucky koi participating players. You're immediately going to get this pack right here, and then you're also going to get these free rewards by coming and claiming every day. So it looks like whoever's going to be the winner on that is going to take that grand prize of 10,000 gems. Once again, showing the resonance system with the dragon girl there, and then showing the pets and the other pet loadout. So now we'll have multiple kind of ways to choose if, hey, if I want to use Freya and use it for, say, some skill damage, or just use it for some reduction, you can now have multiple loadouts. This might get a little bit tricky with kind of getting that perfect build on it, but I think this might be nice that if you do go and land, like me, a triple S skill, and you're going, man, it's not skill damage, I'm going to burn through this. Well, now you can go and slot that into one of the special areas there. So this might actually be kind of a nice way to really fine-tune your builds without wasting and skipping over a bunch of those good stats. They go on to say that up to 5 pet options can be saved and preset, and they say preset of Tremstone, no picture, so not really certain what that is. So overall, some more cool stuff. I'm getting more and more excited for this hard mode, and the fact that even for you free-to-play players out there, we're gonna get a bunch of goodies just by going and speeding yourself up to whatever chapter you may be on. But if you want to know more about the skill tree and the actual skills of everything that's inside there, take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.